What's up, y'all? Got a film of the feed, so let's get into this tea. We about to get into Nas' side of him and his friend falling out.
All you got to do is have a good time. Where do you irritate from? I'm like, let's go to another club. Like, I don't want to go out, whatever. So we end up getting into it or whatever. And we end up getting back to the Airbnb. He's in the room and he's crying. So they come to me. They like, he's crying. And keep in mind, me, Black Barbie, and Shelly took a different Uber from them, what they did. And we got to the Airbnb before they did. So, we already I'm in my room, I'm chilling, whatever. So he gets to the Airbnb, he's in the room, he's crying. I go in the room, I notice he's crying, and me, I'm just like, what are you crying for? Like, I don't know. He wasn't talking, he wasn't saying nothing, whatever. I end up going in the room. I'm not here to babysit. Go in the room, I lay down, because I'm like, where do you
I'm like, what happened?
Did he stay in the room the entire time? We didn't see his face not once. He was in the room the whole entire time.
Basically, to keep the vibes separate. I didn't want to do anything for my birthday. Like I wanted to be in the house. So we got Airbnb. We paid.
Okay, you wanted to be in the house. A lot of the times that we were in the house was True not in the room, kept checking on his man and being in the room. Even the day that we had cooked breakfast, we out there playing spades. We waiting on True. Did that not happen numerous of times? Even the video I showed y'all of us twerking on the counters having a good time. True was in the room. Thank you, Black Barbie. In the room. So let's just say, God forbid, and then he tried to make it seem as though like we want whatever. A lot of times I was like, we could do something. If you want to do something, you kept knocking on the door. Because I'm like, we're here to celebrate your birthday. So everybody is saying something like, it's your birthday. You should be able to do what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're not going to have me come all the way to the Airbnb to swoop your birthday and then you in the room. Kiwi, not right now, baby. You'll get muted real quick.
Like $150 or $250, and I paid the rest. I think I paid like $700 for the Airbnb. Okay, so me being in the Airbnb, we're gonna pay this much amount of money. The whole purpose of us, we bought an Airbnb way away from Houston. Like I'm talking about, it was in Tomball. I'm talking about.
Hold on. We said before we came, we didn't want to sit in the house all weekend. We had an itinerary. Did True have his opinion about the itinerary? Was anything a surprise to him that we did? Be honest. Everything that we did was not a surprise to True. Us going out, us doing stuff, none of that was a surprise. That was everything that everybody had agreed to. We literally had an itinerary.
Itinerary, you heard him.
It was all planned.
Far out in Tomball. When we got the Airbnb, I already said before fact, I already said that, hey, we're not, I don't want to go to no club. I want to do everything in the house.
The club was in the itinerary.
Why he saying itinerary?
He knew about. Get it up. Zay's club was in the itinerary. It's nothing surprising that we did.
Buy bottles, buy games, all that stuff in the house. This is my birthday. Like, why not?
Respectfully, yes.
I told one of my moms, Raina understood, Shelly understood, everybody understood. And so me, I'm like, okay, like, some of them were like, oh, I'm coming out there, I brought
outfits. Okay, it's my birthday. If I want to switch plans, that's what's going to happen.
I'm bringing clothes. I want to go out to the club, even if we go to the club without you. And I'm like, okay, like, whatever, like, I don't see the point in that. I didn't see a point in, like, the trip isn't about me. The trip isn't about me then. Like, if this what I'm is.
To me, you bought his outfit, Black Barbie. Why did you buy his outfit? Did you buy the outfit to sit in the house, or was it like a go outside club outfit? Was it like, hey, I'm gonna buy this outfit for you so we can sit in the Airbnb in the living room? Or was it like, I had this outfit when we go
My
out?
thing is, you didn't buy the outfit. You didn't buy it.
Not about me. So, more story. It comes down to the birthday, my birthday weekend. Everybody's supposed to get there on Friday. Black Barbie gets there first. And I pick her up from the airport. It was Valentine's Day. Yeah. So, Valentine's Day, it was Valentine's Day that Friday. My birthday's the 16th, Valentine's Day was that Friday. When I picked up Black Barbie...
Why do it matter? Because it's his birthday. I don't think y'all getting what I'm saying. I didn't mind what he wanted to do on his birthday, but what I did mind is that we're all at the Airbnb. You're in the room. So it was okay for you to call everybody out on your birthday and you cooped up in the room with your man. That don't make sense to me.
I didn't get that. Did y'all get that? I didn't get that.
Why even tell us to come? We could have stayed where we was at.
Birthday with his man and not his friends. Agreed.
I'm not saying true birthday, let's do what we want to do. But we all had an itinerary. So when the itinerary come like, hey, we're going to Yada Dub Zay. It's Yada tonight. We all agree we're going to Yada Dub Zay Club. And then when it's time for the itinerary, it's like, and then for you to...
Errands with Black Barbie don't get shit for my man. Because my man was at my house. You know, he hadn't seen me. I hadn't seen him yet. So when I got to the house, I was going to surprise him with some Valentine's Day gifts or whatever. So went, you know, spent some hours getting flowers, getting some shoes, you know, and me and Black Barbie went to the mall. We got me some birthday outfits and shit like that. We did all of that, right? We did all of that. When we got to the house, came back to my apartment, and, you know, I surprised him with the birthday gifts, all that kind of stuff.
And Red is over here, Red from Bad Girls, because she just... Anybody that don't like me, she gonna be on it. She don't care. If anything bad about Nas from the gram, I don't know what her issue is with me. Just
all of this stuff from my house to the Airbnb. Okay, we got to the Airbnb. When we got to the Airbnb, you know, we put everything there. When me and Black Barbie was out at the mall, we went and got the bottles, all that stuff for the Airbnb. Mm-hmm. Right? We went and handled all that kind of stuff. We went to the store. We came back. Mm-hmm. Next person that shows up is Nas. Nas gets there, but he was on live.
I was not on live. Oh, I was. And then what I did was when I got off of live, I laid down. I was this close to telling the truth. I'm going to just...
It's given a plan to have a lit weekend. The boyfriend came, but didn't be lit, so changed. Yeah, something like that.
Come tomorrow because my tonsils were swollen.
He was on live. I had seen the address, and like he made a big deal about the Airbnbs being so far out when we had already discussed why the Airbnb was going to be.
Okay, be honest. Now, Black Barbie, Shelly, nobody comment but them. Did we not all have an issue with it? We didn't even know. We all said something about the Airbnb being far. Did we or did we? Everybody did, not just Nas. Even True did. Not just Nas. It was not just me. I didn't even make a big deal about it. Did I say something about it? Yes, I definitely did. When I put the address in, it was an hour and 15 minutes. I'm like, why did the Airbnb so far?
Okay, an hour and 15 minutes as far as, especially if we all drunk. Yeah, everybody got too many complaints. That's why you just can't do it. Like, I really think I be trying to be funny when I say I don't want to do certain shit. It's because it's like this, man. I ain't got time for that. And I know who I am. Trust me, I know who I am. But that's why, like, you can't just let one person do the Airbnb, unfortunately, because we all gotta agree on the Airbnb. If he would have put the Airbnb in a group chat or something, right? I'm like, hey, gang, this too far. Okay, let's switch this around. However, if he was the one paying for the Airbnb, well, y'all gonna have to go. You know what I'm saying? Where he going? Or don't go at all.
I still care. I didn't make a big deal about it. But did I say something? Hell, fuck yeah.
But you know what? After looking at his True and now his, it is given that True just wanted to kind of kick it with his boyfriend. However, True definitely did say, like, hey, gang, I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And when people say they don't want to do something, I don't know why people be like, no, I think you should. Like, I think they mean it. I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. We was literally in the middle of no, but we still made do what it do.
It's given they was getting put in put input on the location, but wasn't coughing up no money to find a closer Airbnb. And we sitting here complaining about an Airbnb. Agreed.
Hold on, Sissy Pop.
Completely agreed.
So far out. We already discussed why it was going to be like that. I said I didn't want to do nothing. I said I didn't want to go to no club. I said
Oh my God, this boy. Okay.
Want to do what I want to do in the house. I want to invite people to the house. That way we can enjoy our time all together rather than me going to a club, limiting who I can invite. Can't invite everybody. Everybody can't come, X, Y, and Z, rather than just come to the house. So Nas shows up. When he shows up, he's like, oh, everybody take a shot, whatever the case may be. Shelly was supposed to come earlier during that day, and her and Black Barbie were supposed to go run errands during that day. Of course, it was snowing really bad in New York.
Let me pin that. You said that after we got there, because I said I could have stayed home to sit in the house all weekend. To everybody's plans, we didn't plan on sitting in the house. If I'm being honest with you, if we would have shifted energies, like, okay, y'all want to sit in the house? Let's sit in the house, but everybody not gonna be cooped up in the room with their man.
So Shelly was able.
And what you have to understand is these people are flying out, spending their hard-earned money, spending time with you. You know, they want to have whatever.
Delay. So she didn't get to Houston until 1 a.m. that night. So, when she got there, we was already kind of like tore up, drunk, whatever the case may be. We was all fucked up, whatever the case may be. And we were literally like chilling. Like that night we was chilling. The next morning, now it's Saturday morning. The next morning, literally, Black Barbie and Shelly, they take my car. I told them they could take my car. They took my car to go run whatever errands they had to go run.
Mm-hmm.
In the midst, keep in mind, these errands were supposed to be run yesterday, but because of the flight situation, they could not be ran. Okay, so they had to be ran the next day because everybody didn't get their town until 1 a.m. Everybody didn't get here. So they go into town. They leave with my car. Nas, he's like, okay, well, I'm going to go to the gym. And I'm like, okay, go to the gym. Me and my boyfriend are the only ones left in the house. We were the only ones in the house probably until about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Keep in mind, like I said, my boyfriend was not a people person. Okay? I'm not going to say he was
You absolutely cannot go out with people and somebody boyfriend not a people person. My boyfriend wouldn't have been there. It's given he's the type to like, if my boyfriend ain't with him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. And maybe it just should have been that though. Like my boyfriend ain't trying to do it, so I ain't doing it either. You know what I'm saying? Completely understandable.
People person,
but my boyfriend come, he ain't a people person. He don't really want to talk to nobody. He really don't want to be bothered. Okay, well he need to stay his ass at home.
He couldn't do a lot of things, and I'm not even going into the reason why, but he couldn't do a lot of things. Okay, because of certain situations, because of certain reasons, he couldn't do a lot of things. Okay. So I was able to convince him, hey, I want you to be my birthday in. Everybody want to go to the club, whatever the case may be. Let's just go, whatever the case may be. I'm going to get you an outfit, whatever the case.
Did he stay in the room the entire
time? So I could not go anywhere because I didn't have my car. Okay? So Black Barbie and Shelly and them.
Okay, he did not have his car, but his boyfriend drove his car. It wasn't like we left True at the house with no transportation. Keep in mind, Shelly and Black Barbie they didn't take his car. He offered his car to them. If y'all got to run errands, here's my car. I'm at the gym. I'm taking my car, going to the gym. It's still a car here. His boyfriend drove. Just say that.
Okay, Nas had his own car. Okay.
Show up, back the house. Everybody was drunk.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's about to play. It's just, I don't know, it was lagging. I thought it was my phone. It's the video. Hold on. Is it gonna play?
It did have a little lag going on.
It's due because I didn't have my car. Because again, these errands were supposed to be ran the day before. So, not sure about that because Shelly couldn't control the fact that her flight got delayed. So, we left. I left some of the hookah stuff at home. So, on top of me leaving with my car to go get my boyfriend some clothes, I also went to the house to go get the hookah stuff. I didn't get back to the house probably like till 8, 9, 7, 8, somewhere around that time. When I showed up at the house, everybody is drunk.
Can you pin that, please?
Black Barbie was in her room. Raina was tore up drunk on the couch.
Oh, Nas, you pay more than anyone on the Airbnb. Is he not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Because if Nas, and it's Black Barbie, so if Nas paid more on the Airbnb, then it's not given he paid for the Airbnb by himself.
Nas was drunk in the office, whatever.
I was on live.
He was on live.
Okay.
The black truck was supposed to show up at 10:15. Okay. So on top of that, I know the black truck y'all know black trucks cost anywhere between $150 and $200 depending on where you're going. This is for one truck, this is for one ride. Okay.
Thank you, Oron.
So before I really got myself together, I said, Nas, do you want to do a battle with me tomorrow morning? He was like, what time? I said, can you do 11? He said, cool, that's fine. He turns around to his live and he says, all right, y'all, we're going to battle True in the morning for his birthday at 11 a.m. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. They are all dressed. Keep in mind, they already dressed for the club. I'm the only one that's not dressed because I just got back to the house. And once again, I did not want to go to the club. So me seeing how they like...
I wish you would stop saying that.
The section...
The club was a part of we only went to the club one night. And everybody agreed to go to the club.
For my birthday, I paid for it. I paid for that. I paid for the section. For a club I did not want to go. We went to a club that was BYOB. So basically we just paid $200 for a section and on top had to have a $200 minimum tab on top of the section that we paid for to drink our own house. So, the black truck was like $200. So I went around to everybody. I went around to Black Barbie. I went around to Black Barbie. I went around to Shelly. And I went around to Raina. 3 people send me cash outs. I said, everybody, send me some money for the black truck. It's my birthday. I already don't want to go out. Why am I spending money on the black truck? 3 people sent me money for the black truck. Raina sent me $40 for her and her sister, who, by the way, didn't even get to ride in the black truck. Shelly sent me $20 for the black truck.
Hold on. Let's go to part 2.
The black truck. Black Barbie sent me $20 for the black truck, and I paid for me and my man because I'm booking the black truck.
So apparently what's wrong with him changing his mind is the fact that other friends had booked flights and stuff like that. So it's just almost like they felt like they wasted their money. Black Barbie bought him outfits and stuff like that. So, all right, we done bought outfits. We made an itinerary and you agreed to all these things and now suddenly you don't want to do them. Obviously, we all see now. We believe it's because of the boyfriend. Okay, that's what it's given. Like, my boyfriend already can't drink. He can't smoke for whatever reasons, his reasons, and don't want to go certain places and don't want to do this and don't want to do that. So now everybody got to reserve everything they want to do because now suddenly he don't want to do these things anymore, basically.
The black truck gets there. Keep in mind.
Thank you.
They is toe up drunk. They are toe up the drunk. I have not had nothing to drink.
Okay. The night of, if I'm being honest with you, even before, this was the night I was just showing you I was twerking on the counter, doing all of that, swoopty and whoopty and all of that.
Whooped in is crazy.
He said I was tore up drunk. This is getting to the black truck. I could barely walk.
Yes.
He didn't have nothing to say because that was true. Wow. Come on now. That was true.
Because I had to go do what I had to go do because shit didn't go according to plan, which was nobody's fault but the plans. We get outside to the black truck.
It was like, I was, but okay, you know what?
Nas is drunk. Of course. Drunk is, I'm talking about, can barely walk, guys, shades on, walk to the black truck.
I could barely walk.
We get to the black truck, of course.
Maybe he gonna show us a video. I don't know.
The man, he was, you know, and he was an asshole. Okay, but because I booked the black truck, I'm gonna sit my ass in this back seat and I'm gonna mind my business and we gonna wait till this is
okay, and this is where he skipped. This is where the part that he skipped. That when we first got, we already peeped the energy of the black truck because we was like, we thought it was, he was like, can somebody sit in the front? The man was like, no, nobody can sit up here. So right then and there, everybody kind of peeped the energy like, oh, it's going to be one of them black trucks. Like where, and then there was no seat in the middle. I believe he said it was booked for a 7-person. So there was no seat in the middle. There's 3 in the back, 2 in the middle, and there's obviously one. So we like, you know, we booked for a 7-person swoop-dee. Can somebody at least sit in the front? The man said no.
I don't want to go to this club. I already don't want to motherfucking go.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't want nobody to sit in the front with me either because people get drunk as hell. They get mad for whatever reason. We see it on these police videos all the time. And just flip out. You're not about to flip out in the front. Not with me.
No sound. Can y'all hear me?
Maybe that man experienced it before. Now, if I'm paying for a black truck, of course I would like to have the access. I'm just saying I understand where the black truck person is.
Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, so I already went up to the club. So we get in the car, and I'm quiet because I'm already irritated because like. It was like, I don't want to go to the club, so I'm already irritated because I don't want to go. But, like, I'm trying to please everybody else on my birthday. Right? I'm trying to please everybody else.
So, to my understanding, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to keep saying this. You didn't want to go to a club. Okay. We went to a club one night. Explain all the times we were in the house, turned up, playing the games, twerking, lit. Explain all of that, and you're in the room with your man. The most true was out of his room in the Airbnb was when he was on live battling. So either way, it was a lose-lose situation. Whereas we just supposed to be like, okay, he in the room, cooped up. All right, y'all, let's just wait for him to turn. Me, we just trying to make sure you having a good time, whether if it's in the house or if it's outside, if we playing bowling, if we at the club. I literally said, I'm willing to do whatever. I don't care what we do. We could go, but I said, because when he said something about the club, I was like, this is not this night. This is the next night. I was like, it don't have to be a club. Let's just go out, let's go bowling. We booked this Airbnb, da-da-da-da-da. In my eyes, I'm like, you know, when I book an Airbnb, anybody's birthday I go to, we book an Airbnb, it's to lay down and sleep. It's not to sit in, because if that's the case, I could sit at home for free. He said you only came out for the food. I'm going to get to that. The only reason he said something about that is because Noop said that. So it's so easy to say it's something that other people say. Black Barbie and Shelly. Is Black Barbie in here still? Don't nobody else comment. Black Barbie and Shelly. Did Nas from the Gram only come out for food? Yes or no? Be honest. Be honest. Did I only come out for food?
And why he tripping about him coming out for food when he been in the room the whole time? Wow! He didn't want to be bothered for real. So now when you decide to be out in the living room and I'm in the room, it's a problem. I mean, I cannot stand these group activities, bro. I'm just not a group person, but I never have been a group person. I just never have been.
We was out most of the time. Thank you. Okay, 2 other people that was there. All right, let me keep going.
I used to feel terrible about it. Like, damn, I couldn't even get along with them. But when in fact, I mean, for some of us, that's just not how that works. How that works.
So, literally, we get in a black truck. Again, Nas is drunk. He turns around. True, what the fuck are you being so bored for? You acting like a grandpa. No, just
because the energy was so weird. Like, okay, so imagine everybody turned up, We look like his energy. You could just tell, like he was just like being like this Debbie Downer. It's like, okay.
I'm gonna tell you something about them Aquarius. No offense to y'all, some of y'all, but baby, you can feel an Aquarius energy like you could cut it with a butter knife. You could cut it with something that ain't sharp. You know what I'm saying? And Aquarius are so passive aggressive, they just don't say what the problem is. But you see it all over them, you feel it, especially if you're an empath, you feel that. You know what I'm saying? They just won't say nothing. And be like, what is your problem? You know?
I'm gonna go to this club, I'm gonna make sure
From the Aquarius I've experienced things with.
Everybody else date, everybody night up. Cause it's like, if you didn't want to go to,
you can't win because with a Leo, I'm gonna tell you. I used to wouldn't tell you. You're gonna see it, gonna feel it. Or if you ask me, it's short. What's wrong with you? Nothing. I really want to. Let me get myself together. That would use my favorite line. Let me get myself together. Because I'm just not, really in the mood. And I would be very much so aggravated. And it's because I didn't want to be there. It's something I didn't want to do. And the nerve, people today will be so entitled, like, why you don't want to come out of this? And why you don't want to do that? Because I said I don't want to. And the thing is, if a person is telling you they don't want to do something and you want them to, and you not make them, but persuade them, so to speak, you're not going to get a good experience.
But it's your birthday, you call the shots. Be like, hey, I don't want to go to a club. Let's chill at that, whatever. Even if we were chilling at the house, because we were chilling, there was times when we was chilling at the house, but we would still turn. But I'm like, okay, if we're going to be at the house, you're not going to be cooped up with your man. Even me and True had a conversation. Listen, can y'all hear me good? Me and True had a conversation about his man before the Airbnb trip. Literally, we talked on the phone before we even got to the Airbnb. And he was like, my man is not people-y. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him out for Valentine's Day earlier that day, just so I could do something with him and then come and chill with y'all.
If you not...
The plan.
I knew it's 26 minutes long. Oh my God, this long. I knew when I decided to get into another relationship, I have to have a woman that is able to coexist with other people. I'm not speaking on the past relationship. What I'm saying is when I was ready to get in another relationship, I knew I need a woman that is going to be able to speak in a room and tell people for us. I need her to be that people-y. And thank God I have a woman that is just like that. Because I'm not. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? What's going on with your hair? Yeah. She'll hold a conversation with you for 30 minutes. She done find out whatever she needs to find out. And boom, next thing you know, we got a whole business going together. Love that for me. Okay. But I am not the biggest people person either. So I know I'm not a group person. Do you want to do da-da-da? Who all going? It's going to be me, and no, I don't want to go anymore. I don't want to go. If it's past you and maybe your person that I know, like I have met your girlfriend, boyfriend, and we cool, girlfriend for real, I don't want even fool like that, and like they cool, bet. But if it's just going to be me, my I don't know your cousin, I don't know your nobody. I don't know none of those folks. So if it's not just you, friend, nope. In fact, I don't want to do it at all. So yeah, that's that on that. But I'm gonna end this as a part one because Lauren got to edit these, and it don't need to be longer than 30 minutes.